Barcelona is known for being one of the top European clubs that is obliged to win everything they compete in every single year. They are demanded by the fans and the club to leave everything on the pitch, try their best to win games. This is the essence of a massive club like Barcelona. The playing style, the legends that added to the charisma of the club, and the rich history is the reason why they cannot be complacent, especially right now when the club is in the rebuilding phase. Many years have passed and Barcelona at the moment has not won any major trophy so far. They have yet to be able to win anything since Leonel Messi left for PSG. Barcelona is worse than ever at closing competitions and has had horrible runs in the Champions League ever since Messi left the club. They get hated so much by the media because for the second year in a row, Barcelona has not been able to qualify past the round of 16. The consequences of this resulted in them playing in the Europa League twice now. The last time they were in that competition was in 2003 when Frank Rijkaard managed the team. The last time they won something significant was in the Copa del Rey final when they beat Atletico de Bilbao 4-0 with 2 goals from Leonel Messi. That was almost 2 years ago. So far, we have yet to see Barcelona win anything without the guidance and help of Leonel Messi. He was the engine that drove that team to success every single season. It makes total sense that the team revolved around the attack around him. So when his departure came, the change on the pitch would be drastic in their performances. And I think that's the reason why they brought Xavi, to not only be dependent on one player, but the whole team as a whole. He has been brought to illuminate their style into the style he once played when he was in Barcelona. I know people are optimistic about them winning the league or even winning the Europa League. Still, they are a long way ahead of doing that, especially when the season has yet to come to a close. I think Xavi can take them to the old glory days, but I think he needs time to develop his team into the football style he wants for the team. This doesn't have to come this year, but with the number of signings Barcelona has made this season, he would definitely be under pressure to deliver silverware. It usually takes a couple of seasons for a manager to revolutionize how a team plays completely. You also have to consider that most of the players in their squad are relatively young and need to be developed with the time to impact the squad immediately. This includes the likes of Balde, Gavi, Pedri, Araujo, and many of their other players on the squad. At the end of the day, if Xavi were to get sacked or not give the results they need to win trophies, regardless, they are on the right path to glory by developing the young talent, as I've said before. The only thing that might set them back is in the financial department. This was the initial problem why Messi could not stay at Barcelona in the first place. So figuring that out is the most important thing because that determines the players they sign every year and get to play week in and week out. All this financial maneuvering finally allowed the club to register world-class signings such as Robert Lewandowski from Bayern, Rafinha from Leeds, Koundé from Sevilla, and there was really free transfers as well, including the likes of Andres Christensen, the midfielder Frank Kessie, and the defender Hector Bellerin. Even with all these great signings, I don't want them to make the mistake by wanting short-term pleasure and risking the long-term reward. I hope that these recent new signings do not set them back, and I want them to utilize it to the best of their abilities, and I think the current manager has a plan for that. There's also kind of like a speculation that Messi might be joining Barcelona to help this team succeed. These reports seem a little bit far-fetched, but Messi in this new Barcelona squad would surely put them in contention for everything again. If Messi were to sign soon, would they be able to win a trophy under his guidance and expertise? If so, when? These questions are okay to ask because it is a cause of concern amongst Barca fans. What do you guys think? Leave your opinion in the comments below.